Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad to have you here. Today we're gonna do a full face of luxury makeup. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I already prepped my eyes with a little bit of concealer and my Milani eye primer. So we're gonna get right into it with eyeshadow. The palette I picked up is the Natasha Denona, oh, I almost dropped it, my dream palette. So this was supposed to be like first impressions, but this is my second time filming this video, so it's gonna be second impressions, which is fine. I already have some thoughts about this palette, and the mattes are a little bit wonky, a little bit weird to blend out. They kind of blended away on me the first time. However, when I used the shimmer, it was really nice and shimmery, probably one of the shimmeriest shades I ever used. So I'm curious to see how it's going to work out this time. Okay, so I want to start off with this shade here, this like pinky shade called Unity, right into the crease. I haven't used this shade yet. And see how that blends out. So far, so good. Loving that. So it's been a while for me on this channel. The last time you guys saw me, I was pregnant with my daughter. She is now 9 months old. And so precious. She is so funny, so cute. I know everyone says that about their kids, but it's so true. She's so cute. I love her so much. And now you guys are seeing me again. I am pregnant with my third. I guess I like to film while pregnant. I don't know, but this is just how it turned out. Oh, I'm liking the blend so far. Okay. We are supposed to be going to Chicago later on in the week to see our family and reveal the gender. So, drum roll please. It's a girl. It's another girl. Yay! I have an 8-year-old boy, a 9-month-old girl, and now another girl, which is great. If I could have a house full of girls, that would be great. Since I'm so girly, I love that. I love the thought of having all these girls around. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. But yeah, that's where we are at. You guys are hearing it here first. We are having another girl. All right, so I like the blend on that. Still not picking up right here. These are the areas where I had issue the last time I used this palette, so let's kind of build it up here. Just patting it in there. You just can't over blend them or else they blend away. I don't know. Do you guys have this issue with this palette or any of her other palettes? I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing, but yeah. Okay, so now that we have that blended all over there, I'm thinking about going into Vision, this shade here. It's kind of like a duochrome shade. It's like purple, but green, but pink, but gold. Very nice. And just put that on the lid here. Whoa, it's showing up real green. I like to apply shimmers with my fingers. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I get a better application that way. Let's see. Ooh, pretty, very pretty. Okay, that is different for me. Usually I don't do duochromes, but I like it. I like it. Let's go in with maybe Nurture and put that in the crease as well. Do you want to do this? Yeah, because I feel like it's a little bit too pink. I thought this would turn, the duochrome would turn to more of a purple shade, but let's see. Eyeshadow looks are always so cringy at times because, man, they look like total shit and then they look good. Until they don't. Okay, so this shade Nurture is actually blending pretty well over that other shade. What did I use? Unity. Okay, let's go ahead and blend the edges out a little bit. It's looking a little harsh. Yeah, I'm still seeing that patch right here that it's just not wanting to stick to. Interesting. Yeah, let's move on. I know it's not looking too good right now, but it will all come together. Okay, so now that we have the eyes halfway done, kinda ish, sorta, let's go in with concealer. I got the Dior concealer in 1W. This is the Flash Perfector concealer and foundation. So I like to do it at the same time. I have the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation in the shade 6. Okay, so what I like to do is just, it's like a little paintbrush, just kind of paint a couple streaks on. So I noticed this kind of reminds me of the smell of Wet n Wild's foundation, like their photo focus. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but man, does this smell just like it. Not as strong though, that one is pretty strong. All right, let's go in with a pump of foundation and paint my warrior face on. I'm telling you guys, this is the way to do it. You just don't have as much creasing this way. All right, so let's blend this in. So I found the first time around that it truly did give a soft glow finish. Not too dewy, not too matte. It was soft glow. More of a light to medium coverage, nothing too heavy. Maybe more medium. So yeah, guys, so I am living the stay-at-home mom life now, which is a transition for me. I went from working 50-60 hours a week as a surgical assistant in the dental field, and now I'm just at home with my baby girl, which is awesome. This is a first for me, and I love it, don't get me wrong. It's just so different than what I'm used to. So yeah, it's definitely a transition for me. And I guess YouTube is my way of connecting with the outside world these days, because don't really get out too much. As you stay-at-home parents know, your life consists of your child and a lot of baby talk. So at least here I get to use my speech, my language, English, thank you. All right, so everything blended out really nicely. You can't wait too long for this concealer or else it will just kind of splotch up on you. As you can see there, you kind of got to work through it, work with it. Okay, so I do want to build up the coverage underneath the eyes a little bit more, just a little bit, because your girl got some dark circles right there. Just let it dry down a little bit. Okay. And just focus that in the inner corner here, where most of the darkness is. A little bit brighter. I like it. And there you have it, foundation and concealer. You see that glow, but it's not too dewy. It looks a little bit dewier on camera than it is in person, but it looks great. I think it makes my skin look great. I have more dry skin and eczema, so especially around my mouth, it gets really dry. But no dryness whatsoever. It looks really nice and dewy. Okay, up next is the Charlotte Tilbury-Airbrush bronzer in the shade 3 Tan. So cute. I love this packaging. It's like a seashell. There's the shade there. So the first time I used it, it was a little bit patchy. So I'm gonna use a fluffier brush. I used a more dense brush the last time and just kind of pick up a little bit there. There we go. I love the shade. But I think I love my Physicians Formula bronzer better. Sorry, Charlotte Tilbury, but it's the truth. It's just, I don't know, with the price tag of these items, I expect a lot from them. I don't know if that's me being reasonable or not, but I mean, how much did this cost? Come on, girl. This better blow my socks off. And it's nice. It's pretty. It's not like I look bad, but come on, girl. I need to look like J-Lo after using this if I'm gonna pay this price. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is the bronzer all blended in, and my hair, crazy. Looks nice. Side could probably use some more blend in here, huh? All right, so that is the bronzer blended all in. Looks very nice. I love the shades. So if you're around my skin tone, light to medium, then the shade Tan will work for you. It looks really nice. Am I blown away? Not yet. So far, not yet. Okay, so the next product we have is a Gucci blush in the shade Warm Berry. I just put my nail into it. All right, the packaging's a little weird. It's kind of hard to open. They have these like little clasp. So don't be like me and don't dig your nails into it. What was I gonna say? Yes, it's a little bit darker than what I usually get. But I was swatching the other ones in the store and they were not showing up on me at all. So I thought, what the heck? Let's give this a shot. And you really only need this tiny, tiny amount. And I really like this blush. I am surprised how much I like it. Very pigmented. But I like that tone, I really do. Definitely needs to be blended out a little bit, so it's not too much, not too harsh. Okay, so the next product we have is also by Charlotte Tilbury. It is her Face Architect Highlighter in Champagne Glow. So what I noticed when I opened it the first time was that it's a little loose. Can you guys hear that? It's just kind of, it's shaking in there. But it hasn't fallen out yet. So it feels a little cheap. This packaging versus the bronzer, this is like a lot heavier. I mean, obviously it's a lot bigger, but like it feels just like it's a different material. I mean, it looks the same, but I don't know, this bronzer feels more high-end than this. This kind of feels a little bit cheap, like it's gonna break at any second. But let's see about the product inside. I guess that's what matters most. But it kind of just wiggles in there. So I don't know if it's just this one or all of her highlights that do that, but interesting for the price tag. Like I said, I better be blown away, not like, dude, it's gonna come on at any second. But the highlight itself is beautiful. It blends right in. It's pretty beaming, if I do say so myself. You guys hear that? That's so funny. Oh God, just don't fall out on me. All right, let's put a little bit more. Okay, so that is that. Okay, here, trying to get in the way. Come on here. But yeah, that is the highlight. So I like it. I like the shade. Champagne Glow is perfect for me. Next product is Lancome mascara in Le Hypnose. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that, but has very nice packaging. So cute. Love that. The wand is kind of just regular. So let's see about this. Like I said, this is my second time trying it. And do I prefer it over a Cosmetic Superhero mascara? No. Or even better, ColourPop mascara for 10 bucks. I think is the closest dupe to Superhero. If you like that mascara and you need a little cheaper alternative. And I do have a video reviewing that, so I will link that down below if you are interested in seeing how it works. For just 10 bucks, you can get a better look than what this Lancome gives you. Okay, this is layer 2 of this mascara. I like it. If you don't like clumpy lashes, you want just like more lengthened lash, then it looks nice. See, before and after, looks fine, looks good. I like a more dramatic lash though. If you like a cosmetic superhero mascara, then you know what I mean. So we're gonna go in with another layer to see if it builds up. Okay, layer 3. Very nice and lengthening. I like it. I like it. I don't love it. Don't love it. Like I said, for this price tag, you gotta be blowing me away. This better be the best mascara I have in my collection, because it is the most expensive. But it's not. It's not the best. But not to say that's not pretty. I'm just holding these luxury products to a higher standard, I guess. Is that fair of me? I think so. You're paying so much more. So your expectations should be so much higher. Okay, so we have our 3 coats on both of our lashes here. And it does look pretty, it does look nice, but mind you, it is 3 coats and 10 minutes later, so you do the math, you figure out if this is mascara that you would want. Let's go back into the eyeshadow palette because I want to kind of smoke out the bottom lash line here. All right, so it is creasing a little bit, that concealer, as you can see. So what we are going to do is set it with a little bit of powder. I did not get a powder, but I am going to use one of my favorite setting powders, Essence, the 16-hour cover and last powder foundation. I'm going to blend this out real quick and just set it with the sponge a little bit. Now I know this setting powder works really well. I've tried it with all kinds of concealers. Okay, so that's looking better. Now back into the eyeshadow palette. I want to go into Unity here, this like pinky shade. I'm gonna go ahead and add that underneath. Okay, so I do wish this palette had like a lighter, like shimmery shade or something for me, just to pop in the inner corner there. I don't know, I like a pop in the inner corner, but still pretty. Okay, I'm gonna add some mascara on the bottom lashes, do my brows, and be right back. Okay, so now that I have my brows on, mascara is done, eye look is finished. See, I told you it would come together at the end. It always does. It always looks weird in the middle. So now we can go into the lipstick I got from Charlotte Tilbury. It is their Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick in, you guessed it, Pillow Talk. I had to see what the hype was about as far as this color. Everyone loves this color, so I needed to check it out. I like it. It goes with the eye look. It'll probably go with any eye look, so not bad at all. It smells good too. Very soft, subtle smell. So there it is. This is the finished look. We got the bronzer, blush, highlight, the eyes, lips, foundation, concealer. Okay, so let's give you my final thoughts. Let's start off with the palette. The palette is very nice. I like the shimmer shades. They're very, very shimmery. The matte shades, however, not the best. Not the best. I found them to be a little patchy in the center here, but that was my experience. I don't know if you will have the same. But yeah, the colors are nice and neutral. So if you like this color scheme, go ahead and check it out. Will I keep this palette? Probably not. Sorry, not Natasha Denona. Okay, sticking with the eyes, the mascara. I think you guys already know how I feel about this. Not my favorite. I will stick to my IT Cosmetics and my ColourPop. All right, let's get into the foundation. The Hourglass foundation, the Soft Glow. I think it looks beautiful. Not too much creasing at all. As you can see in the smile lines, look just fine. No dry patchiness. So definitely check this out. I think I am going to go ahead and keep that. The concealer, the Flash Perfector concealer, I probably could have got a shade a little bit darker, and I do wish that it gave a little bit more coverage. Other than that, it was okay. Okay, we also have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. The shade is really nice, but it's not as blendable as I would like it to be, like Physicians Formula or like, you know, like Maybelline products. It's just not that blendable. The shade is nice, but I need more than that. So wouldn't recommend it. Okay, we have the highlight, which I love. I think it is nice and beaming. However, I have a lot of highlights that look this way. My Natasha Denona being one of my favorites. I mean, that looks, I think, even better than this highlight. All right, next up, the Gucci blush with a hard clasped opening. Okay, you guys already know how it looks. I'm not gonna try to open this again. Packaging looks beautiful, kind of hard to open. I do like the shade, surprisingly. I thought it was gonna be a little bit much for me, but it does look very, very nice. So definitely recommend the blush. Blends out perfectly, seamless, like just one stroke, as you guys saw. It was not bad at all. What else? The lipstick. The lipstick is very comfortable, very nice shade, but I don't know, I think I have a shade very similar to this already. Nothing to write home about. So out of this video, I am recommending one product, being the foundation. I like the coverage that it gave. I like the finish. It's good for dry skin. I'm sure it'll be just fine for oily skin or combination skin. Doesn't crease, as you can see. It looks great. No complaints at all as far as the foundation goes. So yeah, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below what you guys think. If any of these products are like your holy grails, please let me know and let me know how you use them. And that's about it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye.